You're at the beach, breathing in the salty breeze, when you suddenly stick out your tongue to taste the water. Wait a sec. Not salty.
Huh?
The sea tastes like bottled spring water. Welcome to a strange world. What if seawater wasn't salty anymore? First of all, why is seawater salty? It's actually pretty simple. Rainwater, rivers, and streams erode rocks on land, carrying mineral salts all the way into the ocean. And because salt doesn't evaporate with water, it just keeps accumulating over time. That's how the sea got saltier than your unrequited love tears. River water also contains salt, but only about 1/70th the salinity of seawater. When rivers pour into the ocean, the water evaporates and leaves the salt behind. This cycle has been making oceans saltier and saltier over millions of years. In fact, there's so much salt in the ocean that if you spread it evenly across all the land on Earth, you'd get a layer of salt as tall as a 40-story building. Oh, and don't forget, 97% of all the water on Earth is salty. Now imagine somehow the entire ocean turned into fresh water. Some people might think, sweet, no more water scarcity. This sounds amazing. Well, not amazing, more like catastrophic. Millions of marine creatures would instantly die.
Oh my God.
No salt, osmotic pressure in marine creatures' bodies collapses. Cells in their bodies would burst like soap bubbles. Fish, corals, shrimp, crabs, even microorganisms, gone. Saltwater fish and other ocean creatures evolved to be able to drink salt water and remove excess salt from their bodies. Some species, like salmon, can survive both freshwater and saltwater. But most others won't adapt in time and will die. This mass extinction would also hit humanity hard. Billions rely on seafood for protein. With no fish, food security crashes. And in terms of science, we've only discovered about 228,450 marine species, with possibly 2 million more waiting to be found. If the ocean becomes desalinated, we'd never get the chance to discover. Global ocean currents completely thrown off. Salinity affects water density, driving the thermohaline circulation, a system that helps regulate Earth's climate. No salt, that circulation system collapses. Without salt, the whole process breaks down. Earth's poles would freeze over, while the equator boils. The result? Hurricanes more frequent, more violent, temperature swings out of control, extreme weather would become normal. You definitely notice this intense heat near the equator since oceans wouldn't be able to circulate warm water and air like they used to. Some places would be freezing, others would feel like a furnace. Also, fresh water evaporates faster than salt water. So if the oceans turned fresh, some areas would flood with rain, while others would become bone dry. This disrupts global rainfall patterns and wrecks the water cycle. Algae go extinct, and so does our oxygen. Without salt, 10,000 species of marine algae would disappear. Algae are special, part animal, part plant. They can eat organic matter to purify water and also photosynthesize to release oxygen. Algae actually account for 70% of the oxygen on Earth. When they die, our oxygen levels will crash. Meanwhile, more CO2 stays in the air. The greenhouse effect intensifies. Global temperatures spike. And algae are also at the base of the oceanic food chain. Take them out, and the entire food web collapses. Earth itself is flipped upside down. No salt. No climate circulation. No marine ecosystems. And since oceans cover 70% of Earth's surface, this isn't just about the sea anymore. It affects the entire planet. A sea without salt would decimate marine life and dramatically affect our weather and temperatures, making human life on Earth very difficult, if not impossible. In short, human survival, not likely. Fresh seas, but far from clean. Some might dream, wow, the ocean's drinkable now. But hold up, salt has antibacterial properties. Without it, bacteria and mold would go wild in the ocean. The sea would turn into one giant germ soup. Rotting smells. Pathogens everywhere. Diseases for sea life and humans alike. The freshwater ocean sounds cool, but if it actually happened, the world wouldn't be the same. So next time you accidentally gulp down a mouthful of seawater, just smile and say, yep, that's salty, but hey, it's keeping us alive.